Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chris from Hollaring Clan. I'm gonna go by Chris from now on, so this is actually Hollering Ice in case you didn't know, but Hollering Ice equals Chris. But anyways, let's get to the basics, or basically what we're gonna talk about in this video, which is welcome to Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, what you're looking at, what you're looking at right now is me playing on Freight. I'm using the Vector with I don't think I'm using anything. I'm using some PP22 something pistol, Semtex, which is different in this game. It looks kind of weird, but it's the same idea. It goes back to original Call of Duty where it had like the 4 bars on the outside where it was like red, blows up. Basically the countdown until you know how long you can hold it. But this game is amazing. I've been playing it for about 2 hours. I haven't had a lot of gameplay experience in it, so what I say is from a beginner's perspective. When you jump right in the game, it's pretty confusing. I'm not gonna lie. When you jump right into multiplayer, you're like, all right, let's go. It's like, okay, here's your you're going to create a soldier, obviously, because you're gonna want to do that. Which is what I like in this game is you don't have to level up to level 4 to get a create a soldier. There's no just default classes. It's what you got right away. Right there. It's awesome. I love it because you do level up a bit slower in this game, which kind of sucks, but I mean it gives you more time to play, I guess. But when you create a soldier right away, it's like, okay, create a soldier. All right, here's your first one. You can rename if you want. All right, create what he looks like if you want, or you could just leave him/her however you want, I guess. Then you go and it says, okay, here's your classes, here's your gun. All right, here's your squad point. You got 0. Then you got to go into game. I'm still not sure exactly how you unlock them. I'm sure it's probably, doing field orders, leveling up, completing just challenges, I guess, unlocking camos. I guess you can't really unlock weapon attachments because you got to buy weapon attachments. It's a lot like Call of Duty Black Ops, the first Black Ops, where you had Call of Duty points. But this game, it seems like I like the system a lot better than Call of Duty points. I'm not gonna lie. The Call of Duty currency didn't make any sense. I would go 26 and 1 in one game, and then I would get maybe like 500, and then I would go 6 and 11 or something, and then I would get like 3,000. It's like, oh my goodness, you did so much better. Just I think you're smoking pot. So this game definitely has a lot better. It's a lot better game than a lot of the other Call of Duties. I will admit, I will definitely back that up for days. I will back that up for days. When I say days, I don't mean literally days. It's next. It's definitely feels a lot different than previous Call of Duties. You can tell it's a bit slower, but it's also a bit faster, if that makes any sense. It's a bit slower because you're moving slower, and just everything just kind of feels like just more relaxed than previous Call of Duties. Like Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, it seemed like everything was kind of boom, 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 boom. Just happens. I'm stop doing that. But it's definitely in this game. It's a lot more. Every couple of seconds. Not couple of seconds. Maybe like every 20 seconds, you're like, oh, hey, there's a guy. I forgot I was playing multiplayer. Because you're running around. You don't really run into a lot of people, to be honest. But it's still a lot of fun. It kind of makes it a little bit more fun because you're not having to worry about, okay, there's one guy down. All right, where's everyone else? Because they're obviously right there. It sometimes happens, but it's a lot less frequent than what happens in the previous Call of Duties. The game, it just feels a lot like Call of Duty because it's also, like I said, it's also a bit faster. It's a bit faster because there's a lot more in-your-face stuff. Like, even like the guy when they were presenting at the multiplayer reveal, the guy said we're making strike packages that are more in-your-face. They're on the ground. They're right there. They're, hitting you. Like the SATCOM is the new UAV, which I like it, but I also kind of don't like it. It's kind of a love-hate relationship with that thing. But I mean, I don't know. It's weird. But I haven't played a lot of the game. Like I said, I haven't played a lot of this game. I played a little bit of the campaign, just the first 2 levels. I played 5 minutes of Extinction, which is actually pretty good. But you definitely need. I would highly suggest you play with friends. do not play by yourself because it is just not fun by yourself. You definitely need all 4 classes right there on the map, and you just need more guns, basically, just because that's just how it works. And I played a little bit of squads, not too much. I played a little bit. It's good. I can definitely see some potential in it. It's basically when you get pissed off at other players, you go and you play squads, because it's basically the same thing, just AIs, which are actually, I really like the AIs. They behave a lot better than they did in Black Ops 2, which were like in combat training. They didn't have it in Modern Warfare 3 at all, so it's kind of cool seeing it in Infinity Ward game and how they used it, and they definitely used it well. I like how they did it. They made squads. They have the war game, they have the squad assault, they have squad versus squad, and they have safeguard. If you don't know what those are, squad assault is you and then either your squad or you and some friends go up against someone else's squad, just them, not the actual player, just their squad, and then you play against them in a random map and a random game mode, based on what the other player is good at, I'm assuming. And then the squad versus squad is you and your squad versus someone else in their squad. And I think you can maybe substitute some of the squad members for real players, but I'm not sure. War game is just you and some friends going up against bots. Either you're all on the same team and it's just against other bots, or it's just you, and then you can go up and play against bots. As long as you just hit play now, right at the bottom of the screen, it'll say play now, and then you just hit that, and it's just by yourself. Well, it takes everyone who's in your party at the time, so if it's just you in your party, then you can just hit play now, and then it's just you. It does select a random game mode, though, which is kind of weird, but, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. Or you can go and you can play local play, which actually does have bots as well. You could just throw in some bots. I'm looking at the screen right now. You can have up to 11 bots on the enemy team, or 11 bots on your team, which I don't know why you would do that, but I mean, I don't know. I'm going to try and see what quickscoping is like. I'm not a quickscoper anymore, really. I mean, I'd like to see what it's like. It might be kind of fun just to do it just for fun on local play, or just online if you just want to have, just screw around, have a good time. But I love this game. It's got a lot of potential, and I can't wait for it to come on the Xbox One, which I will upgrade to because I'm getting the Xbox One. Well, so I will upgrade from my Xbox 360 edition to my Xbox One edition. So what I've got right now in my hands will only exist in my house for about 3-4 weeks. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty exciting that this new console is coming out. You know, some new technology. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to use it. And it's definitely a lot better. It's got 60 frames per second. Call of Duty Ghost runs at 60 frames per second. It's going to upgrade to 1080p. I know the PlayStation 4 just naturally goes straight to 1080p. And I don't know why Microsoft was saying why that is. They had an explanation about why that is, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to definitely bring you guys some gameplay on that when it comes out. But yeah, there isn't really much else to say about the game. I would definitely suggest using, I'm going to run back to this gameplay you're looking at right now. The Vector is definitely a gun you do not want to use when there are long range of sight. Just use it in CQB. That's the best place to use it. And, I mean, then there's also the Honey Badger, which I've been using, which is a pretty good gun, but it's just for right in front of you. Don't use it for anything else. In case you haven't noticed, I'm pretty tired, so I'm making this video and I'm falling asleep in the middle of it. So that's why I'm kind of slurring my words and I can't really finish my sentences. I've got school this week, so next week I'll have all the week off to make Call of Duty Ghost videos, and I will have no life for a week. And then me and Mist and Wolf are going to be hanging out, so we'll be able to make some videos for you guys. I don't know. Did I say that already? I don't know. Well, if I did, now you know twice. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That was pretty much everything I want to talk about. If you could like, favorite, comment, subscribe, that'd be awesome. Definitely expect 1 video per day for the next week, and maybe 2 to 3 videos next week. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys online. Bye.